Welcome to Two Guys.
A girl.
and an MBA.
You want to talk about education and how the administration is cutting funding and Harvard is suing.
Oh, yes, it's so interesting. I like it. I will follow this action thriller or something.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, so I understand that Trump administration cut all grant program for universities, especially for Harvard, and Garrett's going to sue them and said, you don't have any, I don't know, power to do it. It's not according to the law, according to the Constitution. And because Harvard, this alumni from Harvard, the best from the best, Nobel winners, and
yep.
I know that law school there are they can win this case, and it will be interesting to even understand how it works, how they support their position. It can be like a live TV show, and a good example for the law students around the world, how to protect and using the law. And lucky US people, the law is work there. If it's like court, you can be sure if court like said it like this, the decision will be supported, and you cannot like it's not a shady court. Like you can be sure. That's good for the US because they have a good, strong court system. And
Yeah,
go Harvard!
yeah, it's funny. They're challenging right now, and I like the point you bring up. It's like if you want to go to if you want to play basketball, and there's another team, you bring like the LA Lakers when they were really great. I mean, that's what
Mhm.
Harvard is. Harvard has the best of the best of the best, and if you're going to fight a legal battle, I mean, you picked the wrong one. I hope they picked the wrong one. I hope they fight this strongly when a government gets to. So, what the government is saying is that we're giving you public money, and with that public money, we feel you're not upholding free speech. There's anti-Semitism on your campus, and for that, we're not going to give you public money. And Harvard is going to contend with that. Obviously, I think they're going to win. Um, our professor Jay Zagorski wrote a little blurb on LinkedIn, which I loved. And the first time they did this to Harvard, they cut their tax exemption status. So our finance prof, wrote a little blurb about why he was explaining that that's not a big deal for Harvard because they don't need real tax exemption because they're not a for-profit, they're not organization, and whatever profit left over is taxed at a different rate. So he wrote a really good piece about that. But then soon after he wrote that to, kind of dispel the panic, then the Trump administration came back with another thing. Now they're threatening another thing. And
Mhm.
I think it's a great fight to have. And you're right, the legal system in America is fair. It has a system. We don't have to agree with everything, but then it's gonna set a great precedent to recalibrate where this world is going, where people can't say anything, you can't disagree, you can't bring up certain words. We got kicked off YouTube. I can imagine if we said the wrong word here, we'd be kicked off again. Um, I mean, that's not the exemplary of a free world, our free capitalism, free expression. These nations to do that, so I hope it works out. And they argue peaceably or constructively in the court of law, and then we'll see what comes out of it.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think it's just about free speech. It's about the DEI, right? Here's the article
Mhm.
from Reuters. U.S. judges block Trump's ability to withhold school funds over DEI. The federal judges in Maryland, New Hampshire, and D.C. They blocked his ability to cut the funding. So the trio of rulings, two by judges who Trump appointed during his first term in office, came in lawsuits by teachers, unions, civil rights groups. The education department, is expected to appeal the decision. So it's not just this free speech issue, it's also that they're not complying with his DEI, edicts to get rid of DEI in the workplace and hiring practices and so forth. And Harvard doesn't want to go along. So I think it's going to end in a huge lawsuit.
Well, I think in the court of law, I think everybody can present their case in constructive way. There'll be like an objective body of people deciding what the best path forward, rather than two people barking over their fence in the backyard. Like this is what this has come out down to, right? They just bark at each other, and they have a position. Everybody's got a position. We see that so often in everything now. It's like let's just Step back, make your argument, and let somebody else, a third party, like say, okay, here's the path forward. If not, nothing gets solved, right? So I think it's going to be great. And that's what America was built on, this whole process of using the institutions that they put in place, the judiciary, the executive, legislature, to like work through all this stuff, right? It's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Please consider subscribing below.
Thank you for being with us. Please leave your comments, feedback, what you think about us, and see you in the next podcast. Bye.
Welcome to Two Guys
A girl.
And an MBA.